Hi, I'm Amy at Cybernews.com, a site of discoveries and opinions in the field of cybersecurity. YouTube are releasing a short-form video service which TikTok users might have seen before. And in this video, we'll let you know everything that we know so far about YouTube Shorts. We'll talk about the features and, most importantly, chat about which one is more secure. After India banned many Chinese apps alongside TikTok, YouTube took this opportunity to release YouTube Shorts, initially for Indian users. Could this be an attempt from YouTube to replace the controversial app TikTok? Most probably. What are YouTube Shorts? In short, pun intended, this will be a video experience that lets you create short videos directly from the YouTube mobile app. As far as we know, a YouTube Short will let you create a 15-second video using a handful of new camera tools. This video will be easily discoverable on the YouTube homepage, which is great for creatives or artists that feel a little awkward about joining the entourage of teenage influencers that make up TikTok. We all know that the start of the global pandemic brought a lot of uncertainties. And with these uncertainties came reflective questions. Should I eat this whole bag of chips? Should I shave my head? And a lot of us asked ourselves, should I download TikTok? During this time, we saw both Zoomers to boomers in viral TikTok videos. TikTok even made Twilight a thing again. Anyway, this of course was all before the security risks were exposed. And it's safe to say that YouTube have recognized the people's need for a platform like TikTok, but in its arguably safer form. What is TikTok? Now, unless you've been living in a cave, which I can totally relate to if you have, I'm sure you've come across one or two TikTok videos in the past few months. To quote TikTok, TikTok is the leading destination for short-form mobile video. Our mission is to inspire creativity and bring joy. Well, TikTok, a rude awakening might be in store once YouTube Shorts are globally accessible. Here is what we know so far about YouTube Shorts features. When creating YouTube Shorts, you will have access to a multi-segment camera. This means that you can string multiple video clips together. And just like Instagram Stories and TikTok, you will have the option of choosing from a large library of songs to play over your video. These speed controls will give you the flexibility to be creative in your performance. Also, the ability to go hands-free when recording yourself with the timer and countdown option. Whilst these are just a handful of features, YouTube have said that things will improve and change over the next few months. So who knows what new features will be accessible once it drops globally. On TikTok's platform, you'll find similar features, videos from 5 to 60 seconds, filters and effects, and the ability to overlay music from the music library. Which one's more secure, you ask? Well, when it comes to TikTok, it's been pretty difficult to ignore the whole Trump and TikTok saga that's panned out in recent months. And with the beginning of weaponization and politicization of these platforms that many of us hold dear, it's time to get serious. There's an in-depth discussion on our website about TikTok being used as a surveillance tool. The link is just down in the description. It's not only Trump that's gunning for TikTok. The UK even investigated the app after suspicions were raised about how it uses young users' personal data. Is it just boomers and Karens ruining the fun for everybody here, or is there legitimate security risks? Well, researchers recently reported that apps such as TikTok could access any data on the clipboard of an iPhone without the user knowing. And a chilling report by Penetrum suggests that TikTok not only harvests data, but that data is also being transferred to servers in China. A pretty scary thought, and a reason to have a little caution. If anything, this whole fiasco has introduced the argument that we need to understand the consequences of what we are sharing online. What about YouTube? On the other hand, YouTube has never had this kind of backlash, but they are part of Google. Yep, Google. So you might have more control over your privacy, but there is also an argument that Google flirts dangerously with mass surveillance too, alongside Facebook, Amazon, and Netflix. And following TikTok's controversy, many Western companies are now under question. With these big tech companies dominating almost every aspect of our lives, maybe it's time to take a step back and evaluate our need for these services. The bottom line is, it really isn't a simple situation, mainly questionable practices. Yet TikTok is perceived as a greater risk to our privacy. For now, anyway. So, with these similar features, easy access and somewhat safer platform from Google, it could be that TikTok is run out of town completely. Besides, if you've already got the YouTube app, you're already 90% of the way there anyway. Just remember, The best weapon is a curious mind. Let's stop the mindless downloading and scrolling, question the security level of the platforms you use, and don't be fooled by the flashy filters. Don't forget, there's more information on TikTok's security level down in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe for regular updates. Until next time.